Hey, welcome back to Angel Message for You. I'm so glad you're here. This isn't just another video. If you're listening right now, I believe with all my heart that it's for a reason. Whether you stumbled upon this message or felt drawn to it, know this heaven has been watching over you. You're not forgotten. You're not alone. And yes, the prayers you whispered, the dreams you've dared to dream about love and companionship, they've been heard. The angels have something beautiful to share with you today. There's a message tucked into the quiet places of your heart, and it's rising now to the surface. Your future spouse, the one chosen for you by divine design, wants you to know something, and as you open your heart to receive it, may peace wrap around you like a soft covering. This is a holy reminder that you're walking a path that is already known, already blessed, and already interwoven with love. You've been feeling it lately, those waves of longing, the sense that something is shifting in the spiritual realm. Maybe you've sensed that someone is thinking of you, someone you haven't met yet, or maybe someone you've met in passing but haven't fully awakened to. Your heart knows, and more than that, your spirit remembers. Because long before this lifetime, the love you were meant to experience was already written into your story. The message from heaven today is this: you are not waiting in vain. The delays, the distance, the detours, they are not denials. In fact, they are divine preparation. Your future spouse is not just someone who will show up randomly. They are being shaped even now, just like you are, for a love that mirrors God's intention. This isn't about a fleeting romance. It's about covenant. It's about purpose. It's about two hearts that will join together not just for companionship, but for kingdom impact. In Jeremiah 29:11, God says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." That includes your future spouse. That includes your relationship. This love story is not just an idea, it's a promise. And that promise has been preserved in heaven's heart for you. The angels want you to feel this truth deep in your bones. You are already loved, even before they appear in your life. Your future spouse is loving you in prayer. They are covering you in moments you don't even realize. And they, too, are asking God to guide their steps, to become the person you need, to heal from their past, to hear clearly, to grow in faith, because they want to love you well. You're not being overlooked. You're being protected. There's a difference. God doesn't withhold good things from His children. Psalm 84:11 reminds us, "No good thing does He withhold from those who walk uprightly." If it feels like there's a delay, remember it's not because you're not worthy. It's because He's building something sacred. He's aligning the seasons. He's making sure your hearts are both ready not just to meet, but to last. Some of you have grown tired. You've cried yourself to sleep wondering if love is even meant for you. And to that, I gently say, yes, it is. The very fact that you desire it is evidence that God has placed that longing within you for a reason. Psalm 37:4 says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." That desire to share your life, to build something holy and beautiful with someone, it's not just yours. It's also God's for you. Your future spouse may be closer than you think. Maybe they're already in your circle. Maybe they're walking into your life in the next season. Maybe they're still in the wilderness being healed and refined. But wherever they are, trust this: they're seeking God, just like you. They're dreaming of you, even if they don't know your name yet, and in ways that only heaven can orchestrate. Your paths are being divinely guided toward each other. God is not just preparing a relationship for you, He's preparing you for the relationship. Every heartbreak you've endured, every closed door, every delay, it's all been part of a holy construction site. God's been building strength in you, compassion, discernment, grace, so that when you finally meet this person, you'll recognize not just who they are, but why they matter in your story. And maybe you're asking, How will I know it's them? The angels say. Peace will tell you. It won't be chaos. It won't feel like you're begging to be seen. It won't feel like constant confusion. God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. 1 Corinthians 14:33. When it's right, it will align, not because it's perfect, but because it's purposed. The peace of God will be your witness. You won't have to perform. You won't have to question your worth. Their presence will feel like home, and their love will echo heaven's love. Some of you have been carrying wounds from past relationships. Maybe you've been betrayed, overlooked, or misunderstood. And because of that, it's hard to trust again. But listen closely. Your future spouse is not your past. Don't let the pain of yesterday make you hard toward the blessing of tomorrow. God wants to restore your heart, not just patch it. He wants to make it new. He's not recycling brokenness, he's resurrecting hope. Isaiah 43:19 declares, Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? That new thing includes love. It includes laughter again, joy again, deep connection again. You haven't missed your moment. It's still coming, and heaven is backing it. Your future spouse wants you to know that you're worth the wait, worth the healing, worth the prayers. They are rooting for you in the spirit, and when the time is right, they will show up not to complete you, but to walk beside you, as a partner, as a friend, as someone who sees your soul and says, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. Let that bring comfort to your heart tonight. You don't have to strive to be chosen. You already are, chosen by God, seen by angels, desired by the one who's being prepared just for you. So don't settle, don't give up, don't lose faith in what God can do. Love is not late, it's just being perfected. And when it arrives, it'll be worth every moment you waited, with hope. In the meantime, keep growing, keep praying, keep trusting, keep preparing your heart. The promise still stands. Your story is still unfolding, and the best chapters haven't even been written yet. Hold on to Romans 8:28, and we know that all things work together for good, to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. Your love story is part of that purpose, and heaven is working behind the scenes, even now. So breathe, rest, smile again. Heaven hasn't forgotten you. Your angels are surrounding you with reassurance, and your future spouse is being drawn into your life in divine timing. It's coming. Stay ready, stay open, and most importantly, stay in God's presence. Everything unfolds perfectly there. If this message spoke to your heart today, I want to invite you to do 3 things. Like this video, not just to support the channel, but to affirm in faith that your heart is ready to receive the love that God has for you. Comment below with this phrase, my heart is ready for divine love. Let that be your declaration, your agreement with heaven. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Angel Message for you and stay connected with us. We're here to walk with you, pray with you, and remind you often that heaven is still speaking. If you're still here, it's because something inside you resonates with this truth. Maybe you felt a warmth in your chest, or a quiet tear rolling down your cheek, not from sadness, but from the sacred recognition that this was for you. Heaven knows your heart, and it's important you remember. Timing is not a punishment, it's a positioning. Your future spouse is being positioned. 2, they're learning how to love better. They're being refined by God, not to come into your life perfect, but prepared. And you are not behind. You haven't missed your window. You're in the right place, in the right time, for God to do what only He can do sometimes. The most beautiful love stories are the ones written in the quiet seasons. When it looks like nothing is moving, God is actually orchestrating everything behind the veil. You may feel like you're in a waiting room, but spiritually, you're already walking toward each other. The conversations they're having with God may be echoing the very words you whispered in prayer. That's not coincidence, that's covenant alignment. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. And yes, that includes a season for love, a time for reunion, a time for two souls to collide under the orchestration of God's perfect will. You're moving toward that moment, step by step, even now. This message is also a gentle nudge to release any bitterness or fear you might be carrying. Forgive what didn't work. Bless the closed doors. Don't let disappointment define your expectations. Your past didn't disqualify you, it prepared you. It gave you the wisdom to recognize what's real. It gave you the strength to wait for what's holy. The angels are singing over you even now. They're going before you to clear the way, to soften hearts, to remove counterfeits, and to make sure that when love shows up, it won't be a distraction, it'll be a destiny encounter. The one who is for you will not confuse you. They will call you higher. They will make your soul feel safe. They'll be a reflection of God's love, not a replacement for it. So let your hope rise again. Speak life over your future. Speak love over your present. Let yourself believe not just that love is possible, but that it's promised. God didn't bring you this far to leave you empty-handed. He's the God who finishes what He starts, and that includes the desires of your heart. So here's your gentle reminder from the angels today. Keep your heart open. Keep preparing like it's on the way, because it is. You're not waiting for love, you're aligning with it. And when it comes, it'll feel like peace, like purpose, like home. Let Psalm 27:14 speak to your spirit today. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord. Your strength is not in rushing, it's in resting. Resting in the promise. Resting in the process. Trusting that what's meant for you won't miss you. And while you wait, love your life. Don't put everything on hold for someone to come save you. You're not incomplete or evolving. You're not waiting to start your life. You're learning to enjoy it so you'll know how to share it. Because when that person arrives, they won't want someone who's been frozen in place. They'll want someone who's alive with joy, who's been growing, who knows their worth, who knows that love is an addition, not a rescue mission. You are already whole, already enough, already radiant in God's eyes. Song of Songs 4:7 says, "You are altogether beautiful, my darling. There is no flaw in you." Let those words echo in your heart. You don't need to become someone else to be loved. You just need to be who you are, fully, and the one who's meant for you will see you clearly. Your love story is sacred. It's worth protecting, worth praying for, worth waiting for. And as you go forward, I want to encourage you, don't just wait for love. Prepare for love. He'll grow. Let God restore the areas of your heart that were bruised by the wrong people. Let Him gently touch the places where hope felt lost. Because when the right person comes, you'll want to meet them from a place of freedom, not fear. Let God love you first. Let Him show you what it means to be chosen, cherished, and cared for. Then, when your future spouse arrives, you'll know that anything less than that isn't love, it's compromise. The love you're waiting for is not ordinary, it's extraordinary. It's ordained, and you're not late. You're right on time. So once again, if this message stirred your spirit today, take a moment right now to let your faith rise. Like this video as a declaration of trust. You're not just clicking a button, you're agreeing with heaven that your season is shifting. Comment below. My heart is ready for divine love. Let those words be a seed you plant in the atmosphere. A faith-filled declaration that love is not only on the way, it's already unfolding. And most importantly, subscribe to Angel Message for You if you haven't already. This space is more than a channel, it's a gathering place for hearts that believe in the power of divine timing, angelic guidance, and holy love. Don't walk this journey alone. Stay connected. We're believing with you. Remember this, love is not something you chase. It's something that's drawn to the light within you, and your light is shining. I want you to sit with this thought for a moment. What if the waiting isn't just about finding the right person, but becoming the right person? What if every delay is actually divine preparation? What if the version of you that will walk into this love story is so radiant, so strong, and so spiritually grounded that anything less than a heaven-sent partner would never be enough? The angels want you to know your love story will be worth telling. It'll be the kind people ask about, not because it was flashy or dramatic, but because it was God-authored, because it had His fingerprints all over it, because it was a testimony of what happens when someone doesn't settle for surface-level love, but waits on something deeper, something eternal. You're not behind. You're being refined. You're not being punished. You're being positioned, and you're not being ignored. You're being intentionally loved by the one who knows how to send exactly what your soul needs. Your future spouse is not just someone who will show up in your life by chance. They're being assigned to your life. God doesn't do random. He does alignment. He does covenant. He does heart-to-heart, purpose-to-purpose partnerships. You don't just want someone who fills space. You want someone who builds legacy. And the kind of love you're waiting on is legacy love, kingdom love, real love. So breathe easy, beloved. You're not late. You're not behind. You're walking in step with divine timing. And every step you take toward becoming more like Christ, every moment you surrender your heart to the process, is a step closer to the one He's preparing for you. If you ever feel discouraged again, I want you to come back to this message. Replay it as often as you need. Let it remind you that heaven sees you, that God hasn't forgotten your desires, that your angels are walking beside you, and that even your tears are being counted and turned into beauty. Psalm 56:8. Your future spouse may not have seen your face yet, but they will recognize your heart, because it's the kind of heart that prays, that heals, that believes, that waits not in fear, but in faith. And that kind of heart, that's the one God honors. So get ready, get excited, smile again, laugh again, dream again. Let your heart rise in holy expectation, because the one who's meant for you is coming, not because of your striving, but because of God's timing. If you felt peace in this message, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video as a personal act of faith. Say, with that simple click, I believe again. Comment below with, my heart is ready for divine love. Let it be a faith statement, not just for you, but for everyone else reading. Let them see they're not alone. We're all in this waiting room together, and it's holy ground. And don't forget to subscribe to Angel Message for you. We are building a sacred space where the messages of heaven meet the hearts of earth, where faith gets stirred and love gets restored. So if this message has blessed you, stay connected. There's more coming, more messages, more confirmation, more peace, and more light. And until that moment when your future spouse finally walks into your life and you recognize the presence of God all over them, I want you to remember this one truth: you are already loved, already seen, already chosen, and the best is still on its way. I'm so glad you're here. I'm praying with you. I'm standing in faith for your promise, and I can't wait to see how God brings it all together. Stay faithful, stay expectant, and above all, stay loved. Your angels are not idle. They are attending to your future, guarding you from delays and detours, shielding your heart from distractions, whispering to you in dreams, in music, in those gentle nudges that remind you you're not alone. And one day, when you look back, you will see how every twist, every tear, and every time you almost gave up was actually leading you closer to the moment love finally found you. Isaiah 62:22 says, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Hold on to that. That's not just a verse, it's a promise. God is not preparing you for nothing. He's preparing you for someone, for something sacred, for a love that mirrors His heart. And that kind of love, it doesn't show up late. It shows up right on time. You might feel like you're waiting, but you're actually aligning with every prayer, with every step of healing, with every act of obedience when you choose to stay faithful instead of giving up. That's alignment. And heaven responds to alignment. Right now, your name is being whispered in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your face is being imagined by someone praying just like you. Someone wondering if you're real. Someone asking God to keep them strong until they meet you. You're not just preparing for love, you're being prayed for. Isn't that beautiful? So don't be afraid to believe again. Don't be afraid to ask God again. Your faith isn't foolish. It's fierce. Heaven moves on faith like that. Let this be your daily affirmation. God is not finished. My love story is being written by the author of time, and while he's writing live, love yourself, build your dreams, take care of your heart like the precious gift that it is. Because when your person shows up, they'll be looking for someone who didn't just wait for love, but who prepared for it, who believed in it, who trusted God enough to let go of the wrong things to make space for the right one. Love is not a fairy tale, it's a faith story, and yours is unfolding, moment by moment, day by day. So walk with your head held high, smile with confidence, speak with love, and wait with joy, because you're not forgotten, you're being favored. Heaven is not late, it's intentional. I know the road hasn't been easy, but you're still here, still believing, still hoping, and that is powerful. That is holy. That is the kind of faith that pleases God. Hebrews 11:1 reminds us, now faith is confidence in what we hope for, and assurance about what we do not see. You may not see the full picture yet, but you can trust the hands that are painting it. You can rest in the truth that what's coming is better than what's been, that what God has for you is far beyond what you've lost. So let's agree together in faith, right here, right now. Say it out loud if you can. I receive divine alignment. I trust God's timing. I believe my future spouse is being prepared, just as I am. Let that be your declaration, your alignment, your anchor. And if this message spoke to your spirit, don't let it stop here. Let it move you into action, into hope, into community. Spread more divine words of hope, love, and healing. Consider offering a super thanks, whether it's $5, $10, $20, or more. Your generosity fuels this mission and helps us continue ministering to souls all around the world. Together we are building a community of faith, purpose, and love, a place where angelic messages remind hearts that God is still speaking and His promises still stand. Amen.